Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video I do hitorigoto, which means talking to myself in Japanese. So today's video I want to talk about my progress on tapering off my medication, which is Effexor and Venlafaxine, to treat my depressions. It has been 11 months, time really flies, and well, basically the summary and the conclusion of this video is I am still stopping tapering off the Effexor and Venlafaxine. So I still take 150 milligram per day on the 11 month of Effexor and Venlafaxine. And this was something that I didn't originally expect, and there is a mixed feeling which I realize, and then also having that mixed feeling really helps me to realize that I have been recovering in so many ways, and then I think I have done such a wonderful job. I'm gonna actually explain that. Unfortunately, there was the video that I posted that, it has been 10 months since I started taking the Effexor, but like the tapering off got suspended, it got stopped because of the recommendations my doctors. Got it into the 11th month, the same thing, nothing changed. They didn't increase my meds, or they didn't even decrease the meds. So that's the situation right now. And one thing that I have experienced and then learned based on my situations is that battling depressions and taking medications to deal with it, it has been in some way to be in line with what is explained by my doctor and all of other documents or studies or other doctors' explanations. But what I didn't expect was that it's not always the case, and it's not, at least it's not really in my case, because everything that my doctor told me and also all other information that's available to me that I found out is that once I start taking Effexor every month, I increase the dose, stay with the maximum, which is 220 milligram, and then make sure that I feel, or I am in some way stable or stabilized for a few or couple months, and then start tapering off. So it's like kind of like the U shape. And the beginning, increase in phase, increase in the effects of venlafaxine, that is actually true. And then staying with the highest dose to make sure that I can be stabilized, that part is actually true too. But the tapering off the meds, this part is not really linear. Based on my experiences so far, it could be like this. Decrease, stayed for a while, decrease, stayed for a while. That's I am experiencing right now, and then I expect that will be the case. That more dose I taper off, that longer I would have to probably stick with the same amount to make sure that my body and especially my brain can adjust. Even I have been controlling my situations in a very limited way. Like I have been limiting my lifestyle since last August. So this is how everything has happened in the last month. So when I got into the 10th month of the Effexor and Venlafaxine, my doctor recommended that let's just stay at 150 milligram. Just give yourself more time to adjust and then get used to it. And I agreed with him because I decided that I'm gonna actually follow my doctor's instructions, and I trust my doctor because really the beginning of everything, I didn't listen to him. I overestimated my ability as well as my environments, and then my situation got worse and I really had to take the medications and everything. Since then, I made promise to myself that I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna follow my doctor's instructions and everything. So that's what I have been doing. And this time he told me, just stay at 150 milligram. No more tapering at this stage. So I agreed with him. However, there is a part of me that I felt relief. This is, how do I say, the majority of me felt relief that he said that let's just stay with it. Because I am in that stage right now that I don't feel like I'm actually dealing with my depressions. Because one of the reasons is that it's easy for me to make everything habitual. So I always take medications at the precise time, and then once it becomes my habit, I do it automatically, almost without thinking. So I am taking the Effexors as if I take vitamins and everything. And whenever like my Google Calendar tells me that, oh, you have appointments this day with my psychiatrist, and then I realized that, oh, I am actually still dealing with my depressions. It's becoming that me, how do I say, like my mentality and my physiological status really got used to everything. And of course, when something happens, makes me frustrated, I feel down, and if something makes me excited, I feel happy and everything. But overall, I am in a situations where I really don't feel like I'm treating the depressions anymore, which is a very good sign that I feel, and my doctors agrees with me as well. But however, there is a part of me that, or maybe he would actually would tell me that, okay, let's give a try to taper off the meds a little bit more. But since it didn't happen, I could really feel that the part of me got disappointed, which was really interesting, and also gave me a confidence that I am recovering gradually, because I can really see and feel my emotions in so many different layers, and then so many how do I say, it's not one emotions or feelings, multiple feelings, and I am capable enough to just accept everything and make decisions, even some of this is conflicted with the other part of my feelings. So it's quite interesting. But also, I am now becoming more ready that it's gonna take a longer time to finish tapering off Effexor, because I am more comfortable that reduce certain amount of the Effexor, stay with that reduced amount for a while, and then once I reach the point that I don't feel like dealing with the depressions, then that's gonna be the time to try the tapering off a little bit more and so on. So far, based on the pace and everything, my gut tells me that I might be able to finish all of the taper off phase. It's gonna be probably the end of this year. It's a lot longer, but that's how I kind of see it. Probably healthy, because I can adjust my expectations, but I just simply never expected that this would actually take much longer. And tapering off the medications is that tricky part. Even I put so much efforts to minimize my lifestyle, yet still this is the pace that I can do as fast, as quickly as possible. And what I meant is that to make sure what would be the cause and how to handle all of the situations, I have to control a lot of factors that is not controllable. Like I need to control a lot of variables to test what's happening to me. If something doesn't work out, this could be the cause, so let's just get rid of it or deal with it and then see how my body and everything would actually react. To do so, I have to minimize my life, which means less stimulus and less informations. And then what I meant is that I just simply make my life so simple. So ever since last August, my focus is me. And I stop my social life and I focus on my recovery. So my priority in my life is my health right now. The second one is the work, and then the third one is my social life. So I make it so clear, which is give me a directions, but also it's really distancing myself from everything, because focusing on my health, especially mental health, is dealing with myself, how the medication is going to affect me, or what kind of stimulus, environmental stimulus would actually affect me, how to deal with it, and everything can change. Every day I talk to myself, listen to myself, and it's a lonely battle. Even I get help from my psychiatrist and a therapist, but still I am the one who needs to figure out. And then to do so, I need to allocate my resources and time into that part, also into the work as well. And then my work would actually give me a lot of flexibility about when I want to actually have meetings and how to plan everything. I am in a very fortunate situations. So more and more I learned that, let's say I don't want to have 3 meetings in a day, so let's just move it to another day. And then I can really feel like if I work this I push myself a little bit too hard, it's gonna affect me, so let's just not do that. A lot of flexibility. So I am in a very fortunate situations. That last part is my social life. I don't hang out with my friends. I don't meet people outside of my work that often. My basic rule is that if I do, I meet person of my friends in my social life once a month or once in 2 months. And then by doing so, I realized that I really want to have my time and everything. I mean, on top of focusing on my health. So now I have having this my hobby, which is I do solo travel once in 2 months. So for example, let's say that in May, well, that's not good. So for example, in March, that was the month that I planned it for my solo travel. So I went to Nagasaki, stayed there for like 2 days, 3 nights, no, 2 nights, 3 days by myself, me time. And in April, I met friends, just one friend. That's it. That's the pattern, that's the schedule, because that's how much I can really take. Like that's how much stimulus and how much information my body and everything can process, on top of me spending my energy and time, everything into the work, and also focusing on my recovery. And because I have a very controlled situations, it's a lot easier for me to assess what's causing what, and then fix it, improve it. But also that it would actually take longer to see the effect of it, to feel its effectiveness. So it allows me to have enough time to assess if this is the right approach for me or not. But again, that's really me isolating myself from the rest of the world. So it's a lonely journey, but also I feel free and relief in so many ways. And it's such a funny feelings, feeling lonely, like wanting the human connections, but at the same time feeling free and then feeling relief. Those are very conflicted feelings in some way, but as a whole, I can actually accept. And then me feel that I am capable to accept those conflicted emotions and feelings as a whole makes me realize that I am recovering. So unfortunately, I've been stopping tapering off my meds, even it's been 11 months. I'm still taking the Effexor, but I hope and I believe and I feel that I am on the right path. And here and there, I'm sure that I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm gonna actually struggle, but those control the situation will give me a lot of flexibility to assess and fix and improve. So that's at least a way to go for me. But it's not healthy because that's affecting the people who is involved in my life, and I can feel that this is really making those people feel in a certain way. But yeah, there's nothing that I can do. Yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, that's my journey so far, and let's see how it goes when I posted about the 12 month, the 1 year kind of anniversary things of me taking the Effexors next month. So as always, at the end of this video, I do say this one. Please take care of your health. Watch out yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. Do not underestimate or overestimate your limits. Because once you have health issues, you have to deal with it. It's gonna really impact a lot of your situations, and of course it's gonna affect the people whom you love, and that's gonna cause a lot of issues, and you don't really get to enjoy your life. Health is the foundation that would allow people to enjoy their lives, and if we if you guys don't enjoy your life, what is the meaning of your life? For me, I really wish that I didn't have to go through this one. And I really don't want you to go through this kind of situation. So please take care of yourself. So don't push yourself too hard. I think that is all for today. So thank you for watching my video. And then if you feel like it, please subscribe to my channel. じゃあね、bye bye.